So now these are from Sri Aurobindo's that jewel of a book, The Mother. There are two powers alone that can effect in their conjunction the great and difficult thing which is the aim of our endeavour. Aim of the endeavour is to bring the kingdom of God down on earth. A fixed and unfailing aspiration that calls from below. Now look at his words, a fixed and unfailing, constant aspiration that calls from below, and a supreme grace from above that answers. Now the point is, fixed and unfailing aspiration, how difficult that is to achieve, because we get so lost in the little dramas of the moment. He said this, I felt this. We get lost in that drama, and that very quickly makes us forget about our aspiration, isn't it? But if we compare the New World Mother's opening for us and the beautiful possibilities that are there for each of us to reach out to, how small the dramas of the moment appear, right? But at that moment, they have the power to make us completely forget what we can grow into, what she has created for us. There's that beautiful line in Savitri, her inward help unbarred a gate in heaven. So this kingdom of heaven she can bring inside us. She can unbar that gate, her inward help unbarred a gate in heaven. But most of our times we are spending in our emotional meltdowns, in our little self-preservation, in all our little stupidities which are so small. I mean, something you're so upset about today, tomorrow it doesn't even matter. Have you noticed that? And yet we spend that whole day, we've lost that time, and we don't have time to lose. Really, humanity doesn't have time to lose over its stupidities, and any moment that we spend not connected to Mother, we are wasting precious time. So this is the important thing she's saying, a fixed and unfailing aspiration. For this difficult endeavour, a fixed and unfailing aspiration. Mother, I want you. I want you to open my vision to the truth of things behind this ignorance in which I'm seeing them. But so two things are required, a fixed and unfailing aspiration that calls from below, and a supreme grace from above that answers. But the supreme grace will act only in conditions of light and the truth. It will not act in conditions laid upon it by falsehood and ignorance. So, what are the two conditions to achieve the kingdom of heaven here on earth? One is a fixed and unfailing aspiration, and two, a supreme grace that answers. Now the grace is there all the time, but the supreme grace can only act under certain conditions. So if I get involved in the dramas of the moment, like I said, the dramas which look so big, at that moment supreme grace can't act, because you can't have light and darkness in the same room. If I shut all the windows and I want to stay in darkness, I'm keeping out the light, right? Every time I get into a negative mind state of fear, depression, I'm shutting my windows to the divine light. Then it can't act. So, the supreme grace will act only in conditions of light and truth. It will not act in conditions laid upon it by the falsehood and the ignorance. For if it were to yield to the demands of the falsehood, it would defeat its own purpose. For example, I'm really angry at someone and I'm consumed by that anger. And I'm praying, Mother, take this person away from me. I don't want this person in my life. But Mother wants you to overcome that anger, right? So if you stay in that anger and you have this kind of distorted conversation with Mother, she's not going to be with you or respond to you, because your whole being is consumed by the vibration of anger. Mother is the vibration of love. You can't have the vibration, the mother vibration of love and the vibration of anger or fear or anxiety of jealousy at the same time, right? You can't have both together.